Hey y'all, how's it going? I am here and I just first of all want to say thank you to everybody who commented on my community post. It really did mean a lot reading your responses. I'm still trying to come out of what I'm working through a little bit, so that's I'm trying. I feel a little better today. It's very much up and down right now, but that's how mental health is sometimes. It's not just a straight line. It's hills and peaks and valleys. But I am here doing my makeup and feeling my most true self definitely helped, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with our special guest. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who commented and liked the community post. It definitely meant a lot to me, and I definitely read a lot of your feedback and stuff, which was awesome. I took all of it with stride, so I cannot wait. And I'm gonna say hello to everybody in the chat before we get started on tonight's show. This is the Don't Be a Karen podcast. If you're new, this is my podcast where we talk about gaming, life, and we usually have a special guest, and tonight is no exception. So I'm gonna go back up and we're gonna say hi. Mingzia, hello. Becca Lynn, hello. Johnny, hello. I did know Towels was up there. I'm excited too. Clifford, hello. Storm, Kelly, My Pastel herself, yay. Creeper Kill plays. We got Kever. Yes, you did make it. Towels. Yes. Bow. Hello, Bow. And Mr. Dill, hello, guys. And guys, do remember, we do have memberships on this channel as well. So if you want to be a part of awesome memberships, there is a link floating around in chat. So if you want to become part of the membership team, my brain doesn't work. Part of just the Coven memberships, we have a member stream this Friday. I will be making the thumbnail tomorrow for that. But if you want to just join the party and the fun with fun emotes and stuff, then definitely, yes, Towels modding all of our super cute emotes for you guys. So yeah, Kelly, you've been a member for 1 month. Let's go. Kelly, you're amazing. I appreciate you being here. You've always been super supportive. And Kever, thank you for renewing your membership. I know you were gifted one last time, but thank you for renewing. Let's go. Oh, Bow, you're welcome. It's like a bow button. That's what it is, right? Yeah? I mean, you know, stuff and things, right? Yeah, but all right. I'm going to stop talking. It's not about me tonight. It's about our special guest. She is amazing. A very sweet person. Like, super, like, literally is just a ray of freaking sunshine. Oh, there we go. There are the, we'll let those play out, because you know how Streamlabs is. It's a little delayed and stuff, but that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna... Yeah, there's another one. Alright. So, alright. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna bring in this lovely person in. They love pink and all things Animal Crossing and cozy gaming, and they have some really cool stuff to talk about actually tonight. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and unmute and bring in the lovely My Pastel Past. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, and they also go by Liz, and their pronouns are she, they, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, yeah, I try to remember things that are important like that, so yeah. All right, well, hello, Liz. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. How are you?
It's doing good. You know, as I mentioned, I told you that's why I scheduled the stream so late. I was just kind of in like a mental health plateau, which happens. We all have it. Some of us have it worse than others, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Eating a bunch of pizza definitely helps.
Oh, 100%.
Like, yeah, I'm very much like yeah, food is healing. I really don't know what else to say about that.
Food is comfort.
It so is. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. Hey, Flower King, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. But yes, this is My Pastel Pest. If you don't know who she is, I don't know what planet you're on. She's done a lot of cool stuff. And speaking of, that'll lead to my first question, if I could pull up my itinerary here, because I try to keep things organized on this freaking show. So, when did you start YouTube? I don't know if it's been a year for you yet, but when did you start the YouTube thing, and what made you want to get into it?
Yeah, I started YouTube back last year around February, but I've been a content creator for almost 2 years.
Really? That's so interesting. Mr. Dill, thank you for becoming a Supreme Coven member. Let's go. Enjoy your emotes, and hopefully we will be seeing you at the member stream this Friday. Thank you so much. Super appreciate that. Let's go. Yes, and you're, I always get this confused with your, like, time zone, but you're in Canada, but yet you're Pacific time zone. Is that just based on the side of Canada you're on?
Yeah, so Canada's kind of like the US. We have all the different time zones, so I'm as basically as far west as you can possibly get.
And that is like, I know, like, don't say where you are actually, but what major city are you like associated with usually?
Vancouver.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
got it now. All you had to say was Vancouver. I'm like, oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, everyone knows Vancouver.
I mean, we used to be on the same time zone like a while back, but then I was like, I'm out of here, and I moved to the east. I moved to the East Coast where I love it. But 2 years, that's crazy. You've been doing this actually longer than me. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Was it like, did you start with like animal, like what was your like first thing that you did?
I originally started back in 2020 on Twitch as a variety streamer, and I primarily started out playing Stardew Valley, Minecraft, and Among Us.
That's so interesting, because like, I mean, you played the Stardew on YouTube. You also played the other, what was the other thing?
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft, which
Yeah.
I swear I will play one day on this channel, but it just skips my mind. But that's so interesting, because I actually, my very, very first stream was on Twitch, because with YouTube, you have to wait like the 24-hour thing, you know? Brooke! Is there Brooke in this? Is Brooke here? Where did Brooke go? Did I miss her? There she is! I didn't want to miss her. Hey, Brooke. How's it been? I've missed you in my life. How are you, friend? And good evening, Cosmic Flare, to you as well. Hello, hello. But yeah, my first stream was on Twitch because I had to wait the 24-hour thing, and so I totally get that. And like, I don't know, like, I've heard like good things. I mean, I'm sure you hear both things as a content creator. You hear both the good and the bad about both platforms. I'm such a creature of habit that the idea of like doing Twitch is like too much for me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely different platform types, but I find it so funny. I started as Twitch as a VTuber, actually. I never used my face cam to begin with.
Wow, I'm learning so much, but go on.
And I used to be an 18+ streamer.
Shut
and then
up,
now
you
I'm
did
a
not.
family-friendly face camming YouTuber.
But you have such a lovely face, so I think you do lovely with your face. I'm not saying that like everyone has their
Aw.
preference. Like if you love the VTuber thing, that's awesome. Trust me, I'm jealous that you guys don't have to put effort into your. Well, I don't stream with makeup all the time. I'm very comfortable around you guys, but I'm just saying I prefer to like look like this. But you know, I'm always jealous that you guys just are like, here, my face is already there, and I don't have to do anything.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It definitely made life easier.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But 18+, that's so interesting. You were like going for the mature crowd.
Yeah, I used to swear a lot on stream. I've definitely cut that out completely to be family friendly.
Spencer Rourke, hello, welcome in. Yeah, seriously, it's been like busy here too. Just life in general. I'm helping my parents like figure out their moving journey. In case you didn't know, my parents are moving here too as well, Liz. So I've been kind of like walking them through what they need to do a little bit, and they already got like. Plus, it's a little bit different because they are moving my grandmother who has dementia and other severe health issues. So that's another thing we're working on kind of together. So yeah, it's been busy. Twitch is scary. Super Jake, hello, welcome in. This wasn't coming up. Hey, April, how are you? Welcome in. Also, another thing with like, and I'm sure Liz can attest to this, like when you're just kind of in your mental health, you're trying to come back like to the light, I guess. I feel bad. I wasn't really in a lot of people's streams over the past few days, and I just want to say I apologize, but I didn't want to come into your stream and just be a sauerkraut. I want to be like happy and stuff, so I do apologize. I am going to start tomorrow trying to come back to people's streams. So yeah.
You take care of you first, though.
Yeah, and I'm like, I know my limits, which is, you know, good with living, because I do have a generalized anxiety disorder on top of, you know, that stuff. So I know, I've learned as I've gotten in my old age, but I don't know how, I don't know actually, like, how old are you? With, like,
Me?
Yeah, how old are you?
I will be turning 23 in 9 days.
Oh, look at you, youthful and beautiful. And I am not. Oh, enjoy your dinner, April. But as someone who is approaching the very tail end of their 20s, I have learned a lot about what I can handle and not handle. And so I know that streams are supposed to be a happy place, so I'm not gonna bring my little stormy cloud into somebody's stream. So I will be back probably tomorrow in people's streams. Doesn't mean I haven't been thinking about y'all and wanting to come in, but I just know I'm not gonna be that storm cloud because you guys stream to have fun just like I do. Yeah, Fallout 4 was the first game I ever streamed. My first game I ever streamed was Mordhau and Animal Crossing, funny enough. Mordhau is a great medieval fighting game. If you have Steam, get it. Yeah, I'm gonna be 20 this year. Stop it. Can you guys, yes, stop it. Stop it. I mean, I mean, it's so funny. Like, I don't know if you noticed, like, why are the 2000s trying to come back into stores?
They really are.
It's like kind of sickening, and it's not in a cute way. It's like in the like what they think of like the Disney Channel movies was popular. Those kinds of clothes.
Yeah, or they're starting to pull like the 2000 stuff in museums, and then I just feel old.
And then it's like, God, like there's just some stuff where Target's having a rough time. I worry about Target's clothes for women. I'm like, what is this? Who is gonna wear this? Like, I went like a few, like, oh yeah, I remember. I went before like my Universal Studios trip in February. I was just looking to see if they had anything, and they had nothing. Aubrey, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm gonna be 20. Okay, yeah. The big 3-0 is next year, but I already know it. I'm gonna have a big old funeral for my 20s and do a big old goth photo shoot. Yeah. But yeah, someone needs to check in on Target. So the next thing I want to talk to you about, this is something very cool. You did Sabotage League for the first time.
Yeah.
So how was that? Because whenever I see people involved with Sabotage League, I think, oh my gosh, this would be so stressful. Because you guys do streams to prepare for the big stream.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience that I'll never forget, and I'm super grateful that I even got to be a part of it.
Well, what could, I don't know if you're allowed to talk about, what's like the application process like?
So leading up to season 4 of Sabotage League, a form kind of goes out, and I saw it originally on Nintendo Talk's Discord server and on their Twitter. And so it just kind of asks like who you are, if you create content.
Yeah.
And then it asks you, the question that popped up to me was, what is like your favorite villager? And obviously I had to put Judy, and that ended up being our buddy villager for Sabotage League.
Judy's great. You know what? Let's talk about Judy. Everybody like thinks she's scary. I'm like, what? I get her eyes are like, maybe because I love sparkly stuff, but people say her eyes are scary, and I'm like, good lord, like really? If that's what you think is scary, you don't want to know what I think is scary, because it's 10 times scarier than what you think is scary.
Judy is adorable. Judy is me if I was an Animal Crossing villager, I feel, so I love her to bits.
Yes, see, thank you. 10 like hype, Izzy, hello. 90s kids. 60s, Storm, wait, really? Or what, I don't know, like, your guys are crap. My mom would be like, I'm not a boomer. Because I jokingly call her a boomer just to make her mad. And my dad, he's like, oh, no, I'm not a boomer either. And I'm like, yeah, well, you, you know. But yeah, your match weren't you against Kato?
Yeah,
that's even more intense. So not only did you do Sabotage League, they put you with like one of Animal Crossing streaming royalty. It's like, okay, you go against her. Have fun. We'll see how it goes.
It was absolutely terrifying going into it because she is the reigning champion. And she's even going into the finals this season too.
So she won like
she went through season 3, I believe.
Gotcha, because I know Peyton won one of the seasons as well too, because she does this. I don't know, like Sabotage League over, or is it still going on?
Nope, there's still one round left. We have Consul, Kato, and May Play is actually in the finals.
Wow, Storm, that's awesome. No, I didn't know. That's awesome. That you were like able to really experience all of the super awesome music when it came out, and like that's awesome, Storm. I love it. Like, I've always like for some reason gotten along with like older people. Even when I was like a kid, I was always hanging out with my teachers. I'm not even joking. I would go have lunch with like the teachers. Be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Still love the music. Oh, thank you. I just look up stuff that's not gonna get me in trouble. Like, the struggle is real to find music that, you know, it is a little easier once you become a YPP. That they kind of be like, no, don't use this, don't use that. But
yeah.
But yeah, that's so cool. I'm glad you were able to be a part. How long was that stream, by the way? I know that they go on for quite, like, was it like 6 hours or something?
No, so the match itself is 3 hours and it's broken down into certain increments. So with the rules, it's like the first 20 minutes you can't sabotage.
Yeah.
And then you can have a total of 3 sabotages, but the last sabotage has to be used in the last hour. So I started my stream early by 30 minutes just to kind of like mentally prepare, and then the match itself lasted 3 hours, so about 3.5 to 4 hours.
That's awesome. And then I need to go back. Like, I like watching them all, like, once they all come out so I can go back and, like, marathon it because I'm crazy. But what happened, like, so how close were you and Kato? Did she, I think she won that match, unfortunately for you.
Yeah. Sadly, I got kicked out round one, but you know what? That's okay. Kato put up an awesome fight, and it was a great
She's
experience.
very, like, here's the thing. She is, like, competitive in a good way, but she's competitive. She will rip your... She will...
Oh, no. I think that's what made the match so fun is because both Kato and I are super competitive, and I went into that match with the mindset of like, I'm gonna win, that's it, this is it, it's game time. And I was ready, and I think, if I remember correctly, based on points alone, we were neck and neck for a while. I had a big comeback. I think I was down by 20 or 30 points, someone told me, and then I ended up almost tying with her.
Do you remember?
But what really did me in was the challenges. So if you collected certain items or did certain things, you got extra points on top of it, and that's where she beat me out.
Yeah, those are pretty gnarly. Hey, Trainer Mystic, welcome in. This is why I only eat animal. I have used it for some, but I just personally feel better if the title literally says no copyright, royalty free. I need it spelled out for me, because I'm sure Liz, you relate to this too. It's just like there's nothing more fun than they're like, oh, this 5 seconds of music needs to be muted.
Yeah.
It's like, well, get over it. So what was the worst sabotage that you got during your match? If you can remember.
Oh, it was the very last one I got because I misunderstood the sabotage. If I remember correctly, it was that I had to roll 2 dice.
Okay.
And if I got 12 total, I believe it took off like 12 points or something.
Gotcha.
But my understanding of it was if I rolled anything except 12, I lost points. So I re-rolled the wheel, the sabotage wheel, I think 3 or 4 times, hoping to get another one, and I kept getting the same number. So I ended up losing like 16 points anyway.
Oh, that's kind of tricky. I mean, I get that you want to mess someone up, but that's like, that would, like, I'm someone that needs very, like, specific instructions. Like, I need it to be, like I said, spelled out for me. Otherwise, I would just, you know. So, that leads, would you do it again? Probably, right?
Oh, 100%. Fingers crossed, would like to be back for season 5 if they would have me.
I feel like, you know, it'd be fun is, like, you know how Survivor does, like, they bring back the losers or something? They should do, like, they should have all, like, that would be cool. I mean, I don't know if Nintendo's ever gonna watch it. I don't even know if he knows I exist, but maybe you show him and tell him, hey, maybe you should have all losers come back and then have them fight off for redemption. I think that would be hilarious. Like, anyone who's lost a Sabotage League before, they all come back and duke it out.
That would be pretty cool.
Like, they all are losers. Like,
yeah,
all of the losers. By the way, I voted for Melee, but baseball is winning. Yeah, I needed to download that game. I actually was gonna do it today, but the power, I didn't tell you guys, the power went out. It was a huge area of, like, I don't know what happened. I think it was just something bursted at the, like, center. It came back within an hour, so that was good, because I'm like, of course, when I have to do something, it goes out. Because without power, you don't have Wi-Fi. Without Wi-Fi, you can't stream. So fun, right?
Oh, yeah.
For real. Like, so let's talk about, so you're doing a Sailor Moon Island right now, and I can just say that is, like, everything. Because I literally, like, people don't know, like, I, like, love Sailor Moon. Like, I talked about it a little bit on 2 streams ago. Like, I had a whole, like, Sailor Moon, like, rebirthing phase. Because I watched it as a kid, the English dub, and then when I got older, my friend reintroduced me to it, and it was, like, this whole resurgence of Sailor Moon love. But, yeah, so, who are your villagers right now, and who do you have so far, and who is what?
So far, I only have 2 of the actual Sailor Scouts or characters. Obviously, my character is going to be Serena or Usagi, depending if you watch.
Oh, you're going to be Sailor Moon. I love that you didn't let them. You're like, no, I'm Sailor Moon. Get out.
No, I feel like if I had to be one of them, I'd be Sailor Moon. So it's like, that's me.
I love that. But still, it's just like, nope, none of you get to be Sailor Moon. It's me.
It's mine.
It's mine. So, who do you have?
I picked Ione to be. I actually did a poll on my community tab.
Yeah, I always vote because I'm like Sailor Moon expert.
Yep. And it ended up coming as Ione as Sailor Mercury.
Interesting.
And then I did a villager hunt, and we found Meringue, and I wanted her, but couldn't figure out what villager it was until my chat told me that they could be Rini or Chibiusa.
But Chibiusa's like small, so I feel like I'm not saying like Moraine couldn't be Chibiusa, but she's just really tall, and Chibiusa's not.
Yeah, I just couldn't think of a smaller, like, I wanted like a duck or a frog, but I couldn't think of any like pink, cute ducks or frogs.
There isn't really any cute pink frog. Oh, I mean Puddles. Puddles. She's not really a vibe, is she? Unfortunately,
Nah.
she's not a lot of people's vibes. Okay, so you have Sailor Mercury as Ione, and then you have who else?
Meringue as Chibiusa, and then I believe it's
Freckles.
called Sherry. It's like this red bear
Yes,
that's going to be Sailor Mars.
Hey, Babe Mario, thanks for being a member for 1 month. I love Freckles. Freckles is that duck thing, that duck villager. Anyway, I haven't seen Sailor Moon in about 20 years. There's always something that happens in my life that I feel like, I don't know what it is, but Sailor Moon has always been something I have come back to when I'm in, like, a dark pit of despair. I don't know if it's just because Sailor Moon is literally the most empowering, uplifting thing ever, but anytime I watch Sailor Moon, I feel instantly better. Last message, Goth. What does non omnis moriar means? I shall not completely die in Latin. It is actually the plaque on Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris. So yeah. Limitless plays. Hello, welcome in. What's up? How are you doing? Oh, Baby Mario, don't worry. You don't have to apologize to me. I understand totally. Don't worry about that. I'm here in the chat. Well, thank you for being in the shadows, Luna. I really appreciate it. Ivy, hello, welcome in. Good to see ya. How you guys doing? Guys, also please make sure that if you have not subscribed to My Pastel Past, you need to subscribe. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
As you should. Anyways, you know, I mean, that's the point, right? Like, go subscribe, check out Sailor Moon Island and all the fun stuff. And yeah, oh my gosh. So did you see I sent you the live action Sailor Moon stuff. Did you get to watch the like transformations at all?
No, I haven't yet. I've been busy watching Sailor Crystal.
So actually, what do you think about Crystal? It got a lot of hate when it came out. Personally, I think that, like, of course nothing's gonna top the original 90s anime, but I personally think they did a 10,000 times better job with their romance.
I really liked it. It did confuse me a lot because it's so different than the original 90s. But overall, people are gonna be so mad at me for, like, I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
I did too. I do enjoy Crystal. I almost enjoy it because it is, like, so different. I do understand the animation style they originally went with was freaky, but that's the manga style. They were trying to emulate that. But some things don't translate well page to screen. Let me catch up on my chat here. Beanies, Rice and Gamer, hello, welcome in. I love all the ducks. I love ducks too. I love actual ducks. My son does a really good duck impression too. I'll have to have him record it for you guys. And yeah, but yeah, cause there are moments like I don't know if you do this, but I don't watch the dubs anymore. I refuse to watch the dubs of Sailor Moon because I feel like it just misses so much story. I have to watch the English subtitles.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I tried to watch the sub, but sometimes for nostalgia, I'll go back and I'll watch the dub.
All right, hang on, guys. My son wants to say goodnight to me. This is like a new thing he's doing, so I will be right back. Promise. So just give me a second. I'll say goodnight to him. he just is. I can't say no because it's so sweet. Wait, is Leaf here? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Hey, Leaf, welcome in. How's y'all doing? But anyways, yes, back to the Sailor Moon discussion. Yes, Sailor Moon. But yeah, yeah, I won't watch. I'll just say when I watched Sailor Moon to begin with, back when I was reintroduced to it, I did watch the English dub just to understand the basic. That's what I recommend. If you're like new to Sailor Moon, watch the English dub first. You'll get a real good grasp of the story, and then go back and watch the Japanese, like how it's supposed to be with the subs and all. Cause yeah, but I haven't seen Sailor Moon Eternal yet. I need to watch that.
I also haven't seen that.
Cause they didn't really advertise it much.
No, and there's supposed to be a new one coming out this year.
Are they how far down have you finished like actual like the original series, like all the way through the Starlights thing, or did you not get that far?
It's been so long, I don't remember where I actually ended up or like when the new episode started coming out. Because I watched this back elementary, junior high school. So I didn't just watch the English dub. I've watched a long forgotten English dub where they called Usagi Serena.
Yep, that's it. Yep, yeah. So in the English dubs, Usagi is Serena.
Not anymore though.
Oh, not anymore? Oh,
in the recent English dubs, they call her Usagi now. I cannot find the OG.
You can't
English
find
dub.
the original DIC dub? That's the company.
No,
DIC.
I haven't found it.
Oh no, I don't know why they would take that off. That's like legendary. Like the original voice actress of Sailor Moon, like she was like, well actually the first few episodes was a different voice actress and then it was the one everybody knew. That's so interesting because yeah, in the OG dub, it's Prince Usagi Serenity. They just call her Serena. She's Princess Serena. That's it. The other ones they changed were they kept Ami. They just changed it to Amy. Easy. They kept Rei. The biggest ones they changed was Makoto to what's her name? Mina, right? No, yeah. Lena. God, that's so. Lena, so Makoto was changed to Lena, and then Minako was changed to Mina. See, this is so confusing. Like, why did
they also changed Damien?
Yeah, and then Mama, I butcher his name so bad. Mamoru was changed. Is that? It just sounds bad when I say it. You know, I'm just gonna say it how she says it. Mamo-chan. Is Darien, and so many women have named their sons Darien because of that dub.
Yep.
Like I know someone that literally I follow on Instagram. She said she was a big fan of Sailor Moon and she named her son Darien because of Sailor Moon.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if do you remember do you remember when they changed the voice like a third time and she sounded like, oh, Darien?
Yup.
Darien!
I think that only lasted for a little bit, though.
Oh, me and my friend who brainwashed me into liking Sailor Moon again, she does it so good, and the energy, like, she does all the, like, it's so bad. Darian, I thought you liked me! It's just like,
Yeah.
Also, let's not forget what they did, the English dub butchered, Sailor Mercury and Sailor... No, not Mercury. Oh my gosh. Sailors, what are their names? Uranus and, what's that other planet?
Neptune?
Thank you. Yes, they butchered that storyline completely in the English dub.
Yeah, I'm just getting to that in the Crystal, and I'm so curious to see how they're gonna play it out.
Oh, I've heard they did a much better job because it's the actual plot instead of what they did with the English dub. First of all, that was the dumbest idea ever in general. It's like, oh gosh, it's crazy like how things change from like knowing a Japanese audience to an American audience and the things you have to change.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Leaf says they played it pretty much like the manga, and I'm like, I don't have time to read books or mangas anymore, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I've heard that Crystal is more true to the manga.
Yes, and in the manga, Usagi and Mamo-chan's love story is just so like goals, so... I like that they didn't do the whole jealous Rei thing. I hate that, but that was such a 90s trope. Like, oh, I like your boyfriend. Oh, let's fight over him. And
I like that Rei isn't as a hothead in Crystal.
Well, again, that's also like a 90s trope, like, oh, the best friend that can't keep her temper. You know,
Yeah.
Rey's to me, because I identify with Sailor Mars the most. She's very calm. She's spiritual. She's passionate. She's not like, rah, rah, rah.
Yes.
Like, she's like, you know, she's all those wonderful things. She's not like, yeah, like literally with like flames coming out of her head in the 90s version, which is so like, so Pluto, yes, Sailor Pluto. Good lord. Cody, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing. Oh, have you seen the Mario movie yet, Liz?
I have not.
You want to see it?
I do want to see it.
Go see it. It will change your life, and I'm not gonna tell you why, but I'm sure you can probably figure out why, because the internet spoils everything.
Oh, I have been so good at staying spoiler free.
Oh, really? Me, because when I saw it last Saturday, and I had to, like, I'm so impressed that I did super well. I didn't know squat. The only thing I knew was one thing, because someone brought it up, and it wasn't, like, a major spoiler, but I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense, because the voice actor sings, okay? So I wasn't, like, shocked, but I didn't know what it was, where it was gonna happen, anything. But yeah, you need to see, you need to be a part of the highest grossing animated opening weekend. Film.
I will. I'm probably gonna end up seeing it this weekend.
Yay! They didn't have the popcorn buckets. My theater was all out of the popcorn buckets, the souvenir soda. All I got was a slushie.
I'll probably end up going to Vancouver. They'll probably have more popcorn buckets out there.
I was literally hearing some lady next to me like, do you guys have, because I live in the South, do you have the popcorn buckets? And they're like, no, ma'am, we sold out of those, like, immediately. And she wasn't mad. She was like, oh, darn. It was so cute. It was just nice to hear someone wasn't like, we don't have very many Karens out here, which is nice. People just are like, well, that's okay. I understand.
You want to know an interesting fact about Karens?
Yeah, what?
In 2022, in Alberta, Canada, not a single child was named Karen that year.
You know what? It's an older name, too. I'm not saying it's, like, ancient, but it's definitely from an older generation. Like, to be honest, if I was a parent now, I wouldn't name my kid Karen because it's not relevant.
Especially not with the way the internet has taken the name.
No, and I've fought I haven't told you this, but some people know. My mom actually was like, do you want to, like, change your name? I'm like, what? No, I don't like my middle name that much to go by it. She's like, yeah, I know, but the meme. I'm like, so? I'll just have to show that not all Karens are confrontational morons.
Yeah, and changing your name is a huge hassle.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, when I got married, actually when I got married it was pretty easy. We did just have to wait an hour. But yeah, I wouldn't want to go through that again because I mean, yeah, no, that's too much work.
Yeah, I recently had to change my last name and I'm still struggling with it to this day.
Yeah, well, where I was in my state, you had 6 months to legally change your name. So I was like, let's just get it done. I think we got it like 2 weeks after we came home from our honeymoon and we just went and got it done. And they like, it was really funny. They're like, okay, this is your name now. Go away.
Yeah, for me, because it wasn't for marriage, I had to go through a huge legal process. And even still, like, it's just a...
Anything with paperwork is not very fun. Let's just put it that way.
Absolutely, especially if you change your name in a different province than the one you were born in. Ooh.
I just opened my water bottle and it flung water all over my glasses. Straight up. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about this bottle is that it, like, attacks me when I try to drink water, but I'm thirsty.
Oof.
I'm so thirsty. Okay. Alright, let's try that again, guys. Remember to stay hydrated, kids.
I will hydrate now.
Good for you and your skin. I actually had soda tonight. I don't drink soda, but I almost feel like with pizza, water just does not taste great.
What kind of pizza did you have?
Okay, here's the thing is I live in the South and pizza here is very hit or miss. However, my husband really wanted Pizza Hut, so we got Pizza Hut and it was very good. We got the big dinner box, which is probably a little too much food, but go big or go home, right? And we have food for tomorrow too. But yeah, we got one side all cheese for my son, and then we got pepperoni and bacon as our topping. It came with breadsticks, and the wings were really good.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
And it was only $24 US. And it's
dang.
it's a giant. It's not a little. It's like they don't mess around. On the internet, it looks so much smaller, but in real life, it's this massive box. I'm like, thank you, delivery person.
I love that.
I'm excited for my Barefoot Buddy shirt. It fits me great. I'm gonna buy it. Oh, nice, Cody. Very cool. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, but yeah, I love food. Since we didn't have we don't have like family here quite yet, we went and got Olive Garden for Easter, and that was amazing too. Olive Garden's just. But I heard there's like no Olive Garden in Canada.
There is.
Oh well, where you live? Okay, good. So it's not.
Well,
just...
where I grew up.
Oh, but not where you are now.
No, so I used to grow up in a different province. That was actually a fairly big city. And they had Olive Garden, they had Red Lobster, but in British Columbia.
Oh, you were in like a different you were in a different country.
I was in a different province entirely.
Oh.
In all of BC, the only place that I am personally aware of that has Olive Garden and Red Lobster is this little town called Langley, and I don't feel like driving all the way out there.
No, it's such a move where you're just like, I don't want to drive I'm very thankful our Olive Garden is not far away, because that's just depressing. Before we moved here, the Olive Garden was literally right down the street from us. That's very dangerous. This one's a little further, but oh my gosh, we would get it all the time. The only thing I miss really badly, and this is such a California thing, I miss In-N-Out Burger so much.
I've never had In-N-Out.
Here's the thing, it is delicious, but it is not worth waiting an hour in a drive-thru. There are people that will wait an hour for a freaking burger, and I'm like, look, I get it, it's good, but I can't sit in a drive-thru when I get hangry really bad. I know where my son gets it from, it's me.
I could not.
Was supposed to have pizza, but the place we want is not open yet. Ugh. That's lame. I'm like, what? I had to be careful because like here in like the South, like because this is something new, is like things actually close here on Sundays, and I get that, but like in California everything was open, but on Sundays here I have to actually look around and Google. Like when I moved here, I'm like, oh, this is closed, this is closed, this is closed, but Olive Garden was not. So I'm glad we went, so that way they can at least they looked so excited to see us. They're like, oh my gosh, customers.
Aww.
They're like, thank you so much for coming. We're like, oh, thank you. It's Smash Burger. Okay, speaking of Smash Burger, I like Smash Burger, but the times I had gone in California, the service was so bad. We were sitting there for almost like 40 minutes waiting for a burger. And the point of food is fast, unless I'm at a sit down, and Smash Burger is not a sit down. Hey, Dragonite, how are you doing? What today? I don't get the hype for In-N-Out, but I'll eat it. You'll understand the hype when you're not that close to it. Since I'm not very close to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want an In-N-Out burger so bad. And I always get jealous when people post their pictures and I'm just like tear down my face.
Next time I go to the US, I'm gonna have to try one.
Yes, you do. Just try it, see if you like it, because I know some people who don't, and that's totally okay. That's like, so yeah, speaking of Round Table, I missed that too. Round Table's like the best pizza, but it costs like almost $50 if you have it delivered. Dang. But it's so good. The cheese is so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Stretchy. The sauce is very good. Like the marinara sauce, like yeah, it's just good. Hey, Virtual, welcome in. How are you doing? Plus, where I'm moving has it. Oh, I didn't know that. In-N-Out Burger. I've never had an In-N-Out Burger either. I don't like Round Table that much either. Okay, Leafly, you know what? Good for you. I miss Round Table. I would get it a lot whenever my grandma would come visit. So I remember that. My dad's mom. She's like big on Texas has we are getting In-N-Out. Tennessee is getting In-N-Out. I should stop complaining. They are getting In-N-Out. We're getting it in like 2025. I think it's gonna start in Nashville and then work its way down to all the other cities. So Texas has a lot of good food. I heard about Mario movie, but yes, that is my favorite thing ever. My favorite thing ever in the entire world. But you have Tim Hortons though, right?
Oh yeah, we got our Timmy's, eh?
What do you like to get from Tim Hortons? Grande likes to get the ice cap, and then even recently he said he's sick of the ice cap. So what do you get?
Ice cap I get in summer. If I'm in winter, I'm gonna get a double-double. Although I really want to try Gretzky. And then I always get the honey curler and the turkey bacon club. That's like my go-to. That
sounds delicious. Okay, so Dunkin' has an amazing breakfast sandwich here. It's the sourdough breakfast sandwich. It comes with sourdough bread toasted, an egg, a bacon, and I think that's it. So it's pretty healthy. And then of course you get the donut, which wrecks it. But Dunkin', don't sleep on Dunkin' sandwiches, guys. If you have a Dunkin' nearby, definitely try the sourdough breakfast sandwich. It's very yummy. It is delicious. Oh, I have to tell you guys a story. So my mom, when she flew home from here, she was jet lagged and decided to go to there's this coffee place called Dutch Bros. It's like a Scooters type. It's a drive-through only. And she asked the lady, well, what has a good strong amount of coffee? And she recommended this thing called the Double Double. Yeah, that had 4 shots of caffeine in it. And it made her sick.
Oh, here, a double double is just 2 cream, 2 sugar.
No, I think whatever, I don't know what they gave her, but my mom was so sick. She was like, I don't know what happened.
Oh, no.
I was like, I can't I actually do have to watch how much caffeine I drink, because it gives my heart, like, severe palpitations because it's caffeine, but I cannot imagine having 4 shots of caffeine.
Oh, I'll drink 5 Monsters in a day.
Dutch Bros is on a different level. Yeah, because they tried to... I'm like, oh my gosh, because she was fine. And then after, I think I streamed last week, she had called me during the stream, because every mom calls their kid when they're streaming for some reason. And my dad's like, oh, she's sick, like really sick. My dad tends to exaggerate. So I was like, oh my gosh. The next morning, I'm like, are you still alive? Dad made it sound like you were dying. Caffeine makes my brain run smooth. Yeah, it makes my brain run smooth too, but too much is not good. I've never been there. Dutch Bros is like Washington. Again, it's kind of like the Washington State, California. Yeah, I've never had the Dutch Bros lemonade. Well, I don't know when I will, because I have no idea when I'm going back out to Cali to visit and stuff. But all that good stuff. So let's bring up. So you actually have something really, really cool coming on your channel at the end of the month. You are doing a charity stream, which thank you for letting me be a part of that. It'll be nice to just relax and play some Mario Kart to help promote a good cause. But yeah, do you want to tell about how you kind of came up with the idea for that?
Yeah, of course. I have never done a charity stream before, until now, but I really wanted to try to give back to my community, so I ended up picking the Elizabeth Fry Society of Greater Vancouver. And for those that don't know, this is an organization that supports the most vulnerable in our society, specifically women, girls, and children that are either at risk or have been involved or infected by the justice system. And they create a bunch of different cycles to help break the cycle of poverty, addiction, mental illness, homelessness, crime, things like that. So it really tailors to the issues that we have, especially in Vancouver. I don't know if you saw the news recently, but we have a huge homeless crisis. And a lot of the homeless shelters actually don't accept kids. So there are kids out on the street with no home.
Like, how can you do? I understand, like, some people, like, I understand it's such of, like, umbrella of why people are homeless. Like, sometimes it's choice, sometimes it's not choice. But a kid, really? You're gonna turn a kid away? That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. And so this organization really focuses on helping those through their programs and through different donations.
Awesome.
So I tried to set it up myself, couldn't. I ended up calling the organization and talked to a ton of different people. And then eventually they got me through to the Canada Helps website, which is how I'm going to run donations.
Yeah, because you know what's stupid about YouTube is you have to actually have 10K subs to actually have that option unlocked.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and I tried to use like Tiltify, but that's a US one. So they weren't associated with this organization up in Canada. So I ended up using the Canadian version of it.
Yeah, I spy. Yep, it's Sabrina. There she is, being a butt. She's been kind of annoying today. I don't know why. But that's just her. Yes, charity stream. Super excited. Okay, good. You'll have to teach me because I really want to do a charity stream, but I got deterred once I saw that, like, YouTube was like, oh, you need 10K subs. But now I know I think you can go through other things as long as there's, like, a dono link where people can donate.
Yeah,
and
like there's definitely different branches. Some of them are tailored to streamers. The one I'm using isn't, so I'm not going to have like alerts and stuff like that. But there are definitely some websites like Tiltify or Just Donate that are tailored to streamers. It just depends on what charity you want to do.
Gotcha. And what is the goal do you have a goal, or is it just whatever people want to give?
Yeah, so I have a few. I have a set goal of $1,500 and a stretch goal of $2,000 with milestones and rewards going all the way up to it.
Yeah, do you want to I know you don't want to give away too much of the incentives away until the day of, but do you want to share maybe one of the fun, because there are incentives if you donate. I think you're going to do funny stuff or something involving your chat, because I did see a little bit of them because I was tagged in the post. But yeah, do you want to share maybe one of the funny incentives?
Yeah, of course. So these are all made public, but the first milestone I have is $100, and if we reach that, then chat is going to pick a temporary tattoo for me to wear for the rest of the month.
Wait, the rest of the month?
Please don't make it on my face. I'm just gonna say that now. I work
Kirby Bryden, hello, welcome in. Yes, please don't spam. It's not cool. It's rude. Yeah. But oh my gosh, do you actually have any real tattoos?
I don't. I've been too scared to get a tattoo so far, so maybe this is going to push me.
Let me tell you, it's very easy. Today I was thinking about, I always have this itch, because once, like, it'll drive my mom crazy, because she's like, okay, you're just gonna get one tattoo and that's it, and then I'm like 3 later, but they're all really small besides the one on my ankle. But I'll tell you what, it's very, have you ever had a sunburn and then scratched it on accident?
Not that I remember. I know I had a sunburn on my head when I was a baby.
Okay, but if you imagine, like, what it's basically like my first tattoo artist told me, because I was nervous. I'm like, what does it kind of feel like? He's like, you know, when you have a bad sunburn and you just kind of scratch it, that's exactly, and it is very true, because it's hot and it just kind of itches.
Interesting.
And of course, where you have nerves, that does play into it. Like, I remember on my ankle when they were doing the because I have a black and grayscale crossroads that I love, and it still looks great. They did a good job. I don't even need to touch it up yet. But I'm also very paranoid about my ink and take care of it. And I remember when he was shading down towards my ankle where the nerves are, that I was like, oof, that feels a little, I don't like that. Like, it didn't hurt, but I was like, that's weird. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, as long as you get it somewhere where you don't have a ton of nerves. Do they even have sun in Canada? Yes, they do. They do, believe it or not. I've seen some people I follow where I'm like, oh, look, there is sun in Canada.
Fun fact, where I am in Canada, we only get snow for 1 week out of the year.
And you're like, yeah, and your big city's like Vancouver, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Lillian, hello. Thank you so much for lurking. I have one behind my ear, and it vibrated my teeth while getting it. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. Like, I can imagine, I mean, I have where's my cartilage earring I got at Claire's when I was a dumb... By the way, don't ever get your cartilage pierced with a piercing gun. It can crack.
Oh.
So I've had this since I was 18. I literally got it like the week after I graduated high school, and I made my grandma, my dad's mom, drive me to Claire's because I was a dumb 18-year-old who was like, I'm getting a piercing. And, yeah, they shot it with a gun, only that I learned that you're not supposed to... Yeah, it can Lillian, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the coven, guys. You know the drill, purple hearts. Yeah, it can shatter your cartilage. That's the crazy thing, is that, like, I've taken such good care of it, and I've had it for almost... No, I've had it for 10 years. It's crazy, I'm old. But it's done really well, and I can't imagine life without it. Because, actually, I let my two... Actually, no. They're not, the second piercing I got on my lobe from Claire's had issues. Like, I can't wear certain metals in there. I actually don't wear a whole lot of earrings anymore. I need to, because I'm worried they're gonna close up. But I usually check and, like, poke them every once in a while so they don't close up. Let me catch up. Canada here too, Lillian says, in a place everyone else hates. Liz may know where that is. Liz, do you know where Lillian is referring to?
Yes.
What's the place?
At least I think I do.
Is it just like is it just a place that every Canadian's like, oh yeah, that's just bad place?
If we're talking about Canadian stereotypes in terms of provinces, everyone hates Quebec.
That's French Canada.
Yeah.
I literally, like, I don't know if you've ever seen South Park, but yeah, South Park. Yeah, that's what they're like. Oh, French Canada. Because people literally speak a whole different language over there.
They do, and they get mad at you if you speak English. Like, no.
And I've watched, and again, my other hobby besides streaming is theme parking. So there's a theme park you might know the name of it, Liz, called LeBron.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna say Marineland. And I was gonna
no!
Say
Oh my God, Marineland's finally closing. That a terrible abomination of whatever. Did you ever go there?
I didn't, but I have the theme song stuck in my head now.
Oh my gosh, the park that only has like 2 rides and the animals are sad. It needs to go. Close, but not French. God, look, Quebec was the weirdest place to travel through 25 years ago. I've never been outside the country, so I just go by what the world teaches me on YouTube. 21 likes. Thank you so much. I have 5 holes in my car. Leaf, you have 5 holes? Are they all being used, though? Just in case for reference, we're talking about earrings, guys. Earrings. But, look at my cat just being done with me. Do you see her? Look at her. Yawn. Look at her. She's like, Mom, I'm so tired of you talking. Can you shut up? No. You meow in the morning and it annoys me. Actually, I have 9 total. Yeah, I would love to get, like, my second lobes fixed, but I don't know. Just the thought of getting pierced there with, like, the regular method scares me. And I have tattoos and that scares me. But yeah, anyway, so there's a theme park in, Montreal called La Ronde, and it's owned by Six Flags, and apparently it's awful. Don't go there.
Oh.
It's really expensive. Do you like a lot of screaming teenagers in your face?
No.
Oh, well then don't go there either, and apparently they count poutine, how do I say it? The French fry food. What do you say it?
Poutine.
Poutine. They count poutine as dinner on a meal plan.
Oh yeah, poutine can be dinner.
Okay, it can be. Okay, so that's right. But yeah, if you
it depends on how you make it, because you can get poutine toppings like extreme poutine, and like if you get it big enough, like that is 100%.
So basically, it's French fries with like deliciousness covering it, right? Is that what I understand? Because I've heard different things like that. No,
the classic poutine has to be French fries, specifically cheese curds and gravy.
Yeah, I want that. I want the OG. I don't want the random, not realistic Canadian cuisine.
I've also had it with pulled pork or like taco mix on top, and they make it fancy. There's one food truck in my area called La Poutine, and it goes to all the different carnivals, and it does the best.
I love the name poutine. La Poutine. I love it.
I almost named an island that once.
That's a beautiful. No, it's like when you're trying to be classy. This is my island, La Poutine.
La Poutine.
Did you know it's named after fries covered in gravy and stuff? But like, it's so funny. I love finding out what different states and like countries' foods are known for. Like, people are like, yeah, you live in the South, you live in Tennessee, so that means you guys like eat barbecue all the time. I'm like, yeah, but we have a lot of other good food here too. It's not just barbecue. Like, basically everything is delicious here. Oh, no worries, Becca. Becca, I totally understand. You gonna got to tell me about kids having meltdowns. Good Lord. But we've been doing better. So I'll share this for a little bit. So my son has a little bit of, we don't know officially yet. He did get evaluated. We do think he has a bit of a sensory disorder. Totally okay. You know, and I mean, it's super valid, but hopefully we'll be able to get him some help with learning how to handle his, like, you know, because that's all new to me. I mean, I have anxiety disorder, which has some sensory in it, but to have an actual, like, sensory disorder, we've been reading up on it and stuff. So, but yes, I totally understand, like, kids having meltdowns. And my child's the size of a 4-year-old, so it's not very easy for me to just manhandle him. You know, it's crazy. Now I want, like, some French fries. I had pizza. I don't need, now I want, like... But have you ever been to, like, Disney parks? Any Disney parks before?
I went to Disney World when I was 6. I've always wanted to go back.
You need to go... Do you like Universal stuff? Like, those franchises and stuff? Like the Minions? Like the Minions in Harry Potter?
Yeah. Yeah. I specifically want to go to Super Nintendo World.
How far is it from... Because you're on that side of the country... Or, yeah, so how far is it from you to go to the one in LA?
Ooh.
To the map! To the Google!
To the Google!
See,
I think it would be like an 8-hour drive, because I think I've Googled it once before.
Ugh, that's not bad for a drive, but okay, let's go the faster route. How fast of a plane flight?
Because I've always wanted to do like a West Coast road trip.
Hey, as someone who used to live over there, I can give you the bullet points of places to go to.
Yes.
Do not sleep on a place called Knott's Berry Farm. If you like chicken and all things boysenberry, go. It's so good. That food, that's still some of my favorite theme park food. Hey, Nikki, we are eating dinner, but want to say hi. Oh, we love you too, guys. Please make sure to check out Nikki as well as she eats dinner, because she is awesome and a beautiful human. But yeah, so my Super Nintendo Land's being built right now in Florida.
Oh.
And we're getting, I mean, no offense to the one in California, but we are getting so basically we're getting the same layout as the one in Japan. That means we get the cute little Yoshi ride, and we're getting the Donkey Kong coaster. So we're getting 3 rides on opening.
I want to go so
Maybe
badly.
you should save your money and go to that one.
I mean, possibly. I am going on a trip to Mexico this year.
That's so fun. Is it like a cruise or just a trip?
No, my aunt's actually getting married, so we're going down for an entire week at this all-inclusive resort for the wedding, and then I'm also treating it as like my own vacation.
Yeah, you should. You deserve a vacation. That sounds so fun. I've never been to Mexico either. There's so many places I want to go. But as I mentioned, me and my husband, we want to go to Japan for like our 10-year anniversary, so
Yes,
that's what
I
I
also
want.
want to go to Japan.
I really want to go to Japan. You know what sucks is I was a lot closer, and then I moved across the country, and now I'm further, and I made my plane ride a lot longer for myself. Everyone feels so sad for me. Because, of course, like, when I lived in California, you would just go backwards across the ocean, over Hawaii, I think, and boom. Now I gotta traverse half of the U.S., and...
I'm not gonna lie, when you said I made it longer, I picture that you were now in, like, somewhere like California, West Coast, like me, and that you have to go cross the country. It didn't dawn on me, because I was picturing a flat map, not a globe.
Stop by California on the way to Japan. Yeah, that would be, you know what, that's actually not a bad idea. We could visit some of my husband's family out there. Good idea. That's a good idea. It's just hard because, like, any type of flying with my son right now is just a no-go until we figure out all this stuff with him, which that's my job as a parent, is to be there for my kid and help him get where he needs to be. It's no issue. So I have to kind of explain to people, it's like, no, he's not ready to fly yet. Give it some time. Like, we will fly maybe like next year after we've learned some stuff about this, and you know, and then my parents can fly with us. That would be a lot easier too. But yeah, that's a great idea. We'll stop in California. My parents are actually going to a wedding in Hawaii in July after they move here. And they're doing it so weird. They're doing the weirdest, like, they're flying from Tennessee to California to visit some family, but then the wedding's in Maui. They're flying to Honolulu first, then Maui. I'm like, what? So, yeah, that sucks. Oh, my son wouldn't go on that trip anyways, Lily, and it would be just me and my husband, hence the 10-year anniversary. It would be leaving him with the grandparents, and we would have, like, there's just no way I would bring a young child to Japan. Definitely when he's older, for sure, but I would not bring, because he will be, oh gosh, I have to math. What's 3? He's 6. He would be 6. Yeah, no, I would not bring a young child on a 19, 20, no, it's 17, 18-hour plane ride. No, oh no. David, hello, welcome in. No. What's the longest plane ride you've ever done? I think the longest I've done is 6.
The longest plane ride I've ever done would be from Canada, West Coast Canada to Romania.
Wow. That sounds so far.
Almost 20 hours, I think. Let me Google it.
Did you, so, like, me being, like, a theme park, like, adventurer snob, I see all the first class business people take, because that's worth, did you fly like that, where you had a bed and stuff?
No, we did economy.
How was that?
It was awful.
Oh my gosh, you didn't get the beds and the fancy food?
Nope.
See, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the only way I will do, like, anything plus a 15-hour. How did you, I would be screaming to get off that plane. Like,
yeah, and the funny thing is I don't sleep on planes at all, so I was up for the entire flight.
I can fall asleep on a plane if I am just really tired, or if I get sick, I take Dramamine, which is an anti-nausea medication here in the States. Grande, hello, welcome in. You're good.'re just talking about, like, plane rides. Your favorite topic. But there's, yeah, so I get motion sickness easier in my, I don't want to say older age and sound like decrepit, but I got diagnosed with migraines last year, and I was reading up that people who have migraines have worse motion sickness. So I can ride, like, roller coasters and all that. It's cars and planes I have to watch. So, yeah, if I take the Dramamine, the side effect is sleepiness. So I could sleep. No problem.
Oh.
That's why I have to cut it in. You should see it. I'm not a very tall person. I'm only 5'2". So I literally cut it to be, like, the smallest end of the pill. So I'm not, like, conked out. Because I can't be. I need to get, like, could you imagine, ma'am? Ma'am, you have to get off the plane. I
You
could
just sleep on it and you fly all the way back and then wake up.
I know, and like where I am at, I have to take connecting flights. No one flies direct to where I live, so I had to get the next flight.
Yeah.
But sucked is I took too much the last time. Again, it's like you're supposed to take the entire one, but I can't because I'm small. And so I accidentally took like a half, and I remember the whole day when I came home, I was just sleeping it off.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
But Romania, I bet the food was good. Again, it's all about food with me.
Oh yeah, I love all the food. My family's actually originally from there, so I was going back when I was 13 to visit them all.
Okay, so were you born there?
No, I was born here.
Oh, but okay, so your family's like, are most of your family members there? That's really cool.
Yeah.
So do you go and visit? Okay, so next time when you fly, you're gonna fly the fancy way, right? With the bed.
If I can afford it, I will. Because last time I went, I was 13. I haven't gone in a very long time.
Oh, okay. So you're a big girl now. Yeah, you could be like, nope, this is comfy. Because I know, like, I don't know, like some of the first, like, I've seen like the ritzy, like United, the Emirate planes. Those are, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Although I will say, I did get to fly first class from Paris back to Canada.
Ooh, was that like ritzy?
It was, and the best part is it didn't cost me a cent. It was actually a school trip, and they had a few.
What school? Wait, your school
for
paid
students.
for that? Wow, what school? Wait, how old were you? Was it high school trip?
No, this was a junior high school trip. We went to Switzerland, Italy, and France.
You know
and the last stop was Paris. We were coming back. But it
States...
happened right when the strike happened there, so we had a ton of vacant first class seats. I ended up getting one of them.
Okay. You know what middle schoolers get for their like end of 8th grade or whatever trips? Do you want to know? We go to Six Flags.
I mean, that would be cool too.
No, it's not Paris. That's hilarious. Once again,
hey, at least you guys get prom. I never got a prom.
Prom is so overrated. Don't even. Prom is so stupid.
I've never been to a dance before.
Oh well, a dance. Everyone should go to a dance. So I'll as a resident American teenager at one point, I went to performing arts school actually halfway the beginning of high school, and the dances there were fire. Ginger Crossing says hi, Liz.
Hi.
But yeah, so my dances were fire there. It was so fun. My winter formal was there. They did a Halloween dance. They did this dance the sophomores put on, and that was really fun. That was like my first big dance. It was called the sophomore hop, because the sophomores put it all on. It was something they had to do for like a class thing, and so that was really well done. Yeah, so that was fun. And then I went to a private school to finish up high school, and prom was okay. I went to this one dance that was the 50s dance, and no one was dancing but me. And one of the teachers said she'll never forget that I was the only one that cared to get on the dance floor. It's a dance! And they were just sitting talking. Lame. But yeah, I went to my senior ball. I didn't go to junior prom for some reason. Why didn't I go? Oh yeah, I didn't care. But I had to go to senior ball, and I remember I went with this boy who I was on and off with. He was very weird. Like, I'll tell you this story. And okay, ladies of the chat, come on, come. Let me see if you... So if your person that you're dating tells you that they're going to see a movie with your ex, is that okay?
No.
Thank you! So I dumped him. That was like the first time I dumped him. He was like, oh yeah, by the way, I saw this movie with my ex and we were together. Was that okay? He was unfortunately very dense.
Especially if they don't tell you afterwards. Like, if it's a thing where, like, they're still friends afterwards, but they're open and honest about it, then I'd be like, okay, maybe.
No, but he wasn't honest about it until after it happened. And I was like, no.
Yeah, if that's the case,
so
then no.
We
Something else happened there.
So we were, like, split up for the prom. So that was not fun. Then I had to spend, like, my entire time with him. And it was very awkward. He did give me a nice prom, though. He was very nice, very gentleman. I think he ended up having, like, 3 kids, like I don't know, because it's always like the where are they now, and it's like I'm it's just like I'm just like glad that, you know, I didn't end up with any of those dudes I dated in high school. That's all I'm gonna say.
Honestly, that's fair.
And I mean, like, no relationship is perfect. Like, I don't know, like, just no relationship is perfect. It's all about communication. Even when you get married, no relationship is perfect. Like, good Lord, it's tough work. It's a reason why it's called a relationship.
Single for life.
What'd you say?
Hashtag single
no,
for life.
No, you won't be single forever. Someone will come and snatch you.
I've been single for the past 4 years, and I don't think I'm gonna get in a relationship anytime soon.
No, don't listen. I was single for like 2 years, and then I met my husband. So it's just, I believe there's like a time where you're just supposed to just have your time and figure out what you want to do and stuff. And just enjoy, and trust me, enjoy being single. Enjoy being able to make your choices and live your life without someone else involved. Okay, leave. I'll see you later. The mad squirrel. Oh no. Nothing is perfect. And so if you can just make something work and, you know, have a decent happiness, somewhat of a happiness, that's what matters. I've been single for over 6 years now. I love it. Grande, you'll find someone too. I just believe there's someone out there for everybody. That's just like...
See, that would be awesome, except I never leave my room.
Well, good thing there's the internet, and you could be like, super cute streamer searching for love.
Oh yeah, I'll pop open my Tinder app, remake my profile. Hey y'all.
Swipe.
YouTuber here looking for love.
You like cute stuff? I like cute stuff. You like pink? I like pink. I did online dating. I have no room to talk. Oh my god. I regret that phase. And I did like these, I'll just be honest, I did these super cringy Christian dating sites. The worst!
Oh no.
The worst! Don't do them. Don't do them. I think I had like a date with this one dude, and he was like the most, imagine if tap water was a person.
Oh no.
And the other person was just like, I don't know, cause I'm glad, cause I just wasn't feeling it. And it's just like, I get more joy out of seeing people in other happy, healthy relationships. That's sweet. But I know there's someone out there for you too, Grande. I met my husband on Chatline. I met my husband out of nowhere. I didn't know this dude. People thought we went to high school together. I literally got a message from my mom, from this coworker of hers, asking if I wanted to talk to this dude, and that's it. I'm not even joking. And then we went to Starbucks, and that was it. That's great.
Honestly, that's a decent way to meet someone.
It is, and it wasn't weird. I mean, he was an actual person. He wasn't, like, gonna kidnap me. You know, you have to think, as a girl, you have to think about those things.
Oh, that's my biggest fear. That's why I deleted Tinder, because I'd get responses. I'd talk to people, and I was like, are they really into, like, do they want a relationship, or do they just want, like, and, you know, one night stand? Or are they gonna kidnap and murder me?
Well, like, speaking from, like, a woman's perspective, I'm not saying, like, we can't, but it's scary to be a woman this day and age. It really is. And what I've started doing is, because my ring does not fit, I wear, like, a silicone ring, and I've literally told, like, me and my cousin went to Orlando together. We are both married women, and so we actually, well, she inspired me. I saw her wearing a silicone ring when she went to a theme park with me before that, and then I had mine on, and I said, oh, you inspired me. This is my ring that in case I go missing, someone's gonna know to come look for me, or they're gonna see I have a ring on and know not to mess with me because someone will go looking for me. So there is your tip. Even if you're not married and you just want that extra level of security, ladies, get a silicone ring from Amazon. Put it on that ring finger. Trust me, they will leave you alone.
Honestly, that's a good tip. I might start doing that if I ever decide to leave my house.
And even when I go to the gym, I didn't wear it today and I felt naked. But when I go to the gym, most people see, it's a nice place. I know it's safe, but I just want that extra level of protection. Lord forbid that sadly we live with crazy people in this world. And being a woman's not safe sometimes. And I know that. And I think as a woman, you need to keep your guard up that not everybody is your friend. Even though I live in a super safe town, it doesn't matter. Even though I don't have to watch my back as much as where I used to live, I need to be cautious because I have a little boy that wants me to come home. So
I'm currently getting a ring off Amazon now.
Yes.
As we speak.
Seriously, let's start this. I mean, I'm wearing this big gaudy goth ring right now, but that's usually what you guys have seen me wearing myself. I'm gonna get my ring fixed because I had a kid and it messed up my fingers. But yes, ladies or men too, because we gotta consider our men. You know, sometimes there's sick people out in the world that want to take you guys too, kidnap you, and you'll never see people. But like, yeah. Get the silicone rings. Yeah, let me look up how much they were on Amazon because I got them specifically for my Universal trip because I was like,
I got one for $15.
Okay, let me see what I had. I got a package of them. And let me just see. So it should just show the ones I bought. Silicone rings. Snowfie, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day, guys. Please check out my wonderful friend Snowfie. She also does content and is awesome. How are you enjoying your new tricked out Wii U? Let me see the one I bought. They have them between. Well, what I'm looking at is they have them between like $7 and $8 for the packs that I'm looking at on Amazon. So, but yeah, seriously, like, you can't go wrong with it. Power of the silicone ring movement. Let's do it. You're doing all right. That's good. That's awesome. Doo-doo. Snuffy, woo. Are you getting Breath of the Wild, Liz, or no?
Oh, 100%.
I'm gonna just watch you guys. I'll play it and then decide, because I've seen the footage. I'm a little hesitant. Your membership
but this
is gone.
My theory.
Rip.
They've made Tears of the Kingdom a cozy game.
They did. I mean, they were kind of inching that direction with the first one with cooking food.
Yeah, but in the I don't know. Have you seen the gameplay for it that they just released?
The new one. And,
yeah.
Which one? The recent one with the direct? No, I have not. All I know is that if you like break a sword or something, you have to like fix it or something.
Yeah, so they introduced an interesting feature in that, which is crafting. And so in the showcase, they showed that you can combine logs together to make a raft, which made the old noggin start thinking. My theory is that you can build almost anything in it, including shelters and houses.
That'll be interesting to see if you can actually do that. Yes, we do. Yes, for sure. I need to download some more games onto my Wii too, because I've just been busy. And then the Wild. Yes, Tears of the Kingdom. Did I say Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom, the second Zelda game, whatever you want to call it. Guys, since the Mario movie's done so well, we could be getting a Zelda cinematic universe. Oh my god, could you imagine? I would like fall on my face if they announced a Zelda movie.
It would be interesting.
Well, what plot do you do? Zelda has very interesting timelines. It's not just like, I mean, Mario's had some different things too. He's gone to space, he went on vacation. But Zelda, have you watched timeline videos for Zelda?
A little bit.
Oh man, it's so fun, because then they're like, yeah, so we have the split timeline, but then we have timeline B that has center text with timeline C, and then if we go over to this game, timeline A and B, and it's like, who would you cast in a Zelda movie? That I actually don't know. I know this is gonna sound really dumb, but I think Anya Taylor-Joy with her beautiful elf hair would be a beautiful Zelda.
I want to be Zelda.
Please be Zelda! Can I be Navi? Like, that's just the role I was born to play. Like, hey! What's up? I don't know. Who are some very good-looking blonde people right now to play Link?
Oh, I don't know any actor names.
See, I'm bad too. They should cast me as Zelda. Yes! Grande,
no,
yes!
You know who they should cast as Zelda? Ryan Reynolds.
As Zelda?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Isn't he supposed... Wait.
Could you imagine if we had like a Deadpool-style Zelda?
Yeah, it's like... can you imagine it starts with... You don't know how... You mean him as Link, right? Or do you mean him as the princess?
I mean him as the princess.
Okay, thank you. I was like, don't tell me this is gonna be one of those conversations, Liz. You know Zelda is the princess and Link is the hero.
Oh yeah, but Link doesn't speak for the most part. They took an oath.
Yeah,
so
Mario don't talk.
Ryan Reynolds in a role where he won't speak that much.
Yeah, I know. The camera bugged out right when Liz said Ryan Reynolds. I know, the camera couldn't handle the amazingness that is Ryan Reynolds. I'm totally seeing the Barbie movie. Not that this is anywhere on topic, but oh my god, I'm so excited. I had a Barbie phase, so I saw a cat. Yes, Sabrina's coming and going as she pleases, cause that's what she does. But they're a cat. I have two cats, and I love them. One is Nala, my tripod baby, and then Sabrina, my bratty black cat, who thinks she owns this house. The Super Mario Bros. Movie worldwide box office has managed to reach 220. No, it's higher than that now. It is, it's 258 million right now. No joke, I'm probably gonna see the Barbie movie. I think it'll be great. I hope it'll be fun. It looks like it knows exactly what kind of movie it wants to be.
I'm looking forward to that one.
I just love that it's, like, actually set in, like, Dreamland or Barbie Land, whatever it is. And I'm like, yes. Because I was kind of worried. So, is it, like, all, like, reality-based? But I'm like, nope, there's clearly Barbie in her little convertible.
Yes.
I had a Barbie dream house. I think I had 2. I had Bratz dolls, too.
I also had Bratz dolls.
I would mention this in, like, I don't know which stream I mentioned this in, but I remember I said that I would make the Bratz dolls and the Barbies would be their parents. Because they were taller. Dreamland, maybe we'll find a pink puffball. If there's a well, that's what I mean, is that with the Mario movie doing so well, we might get a Kirby movie. I will literally die.
We can get a lot of stuff.
I mean, if they could poop out all this Marvel, like, nothing against any Marvel fans, but I am so done with Marvel movies. I am so tired of seeing superhero movies. My soul can't handle it anymore.
I love Mario or superhero movies, though.
I do, but I feel like the Marvel ones are all starting to sound the same. Except
that's fair.
Except
Marvel,
Guardians,
though, I will forever be like a Marvel girl.
I like Batman. But is anyone really surprised? I mean, come on, it's me. I love Batman and all things Batman. I made my son Batman last year for Halloween. That's what I said. I'm hoping for a Kirby movie. Me too. Oh, look, the cat's back.
Aww.
Did you see Ryan Gosling as Ken? How do we feel about that? Perfect. I think that's perfect. Does anyone have any objections to Ryan Gosling as Ken?
I don't know. I feel like I have to see the movie before I can figure out if it's good or not.
I feel like the hair is definitely fake pretty badly, or they fried the crap out of his hair pretty good. It's kind of like the Michael Sheen effect with Good Omens. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if you've even seen Good Omens. I don't know why I feel like this is coming up in every stream, but maybe that's because I'm just psychotically waiting for season 2. But this is also hairdresser tip. When you color somebody's hair to platinum like that, it's not real hair anymore. It just sits there on your head. Extremely dry. Like, let me actually pull up a picture right now, because they are like, actually, I'll tell you guys a story. So you guys remember the 2000 Scooby-Doo movie with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar and Matthew Lillard, right? Right, guys? Do you remember that movie? Do you remember the Scooby-Doo movie?
No.
I don't. Oh, well, anyway, so Freddie Prinze Jr. played Fred. He's a natural blonde, but they wanted Fred platinum, and he said that he almost melted all of his hair off from the peroxide. So in the sequel, it's his normal blonde hair. He refused to have his hair dyed that level. Because basically we're talking, okay, sorry about hair terms, but basically when you dye hair, oh, thanks, Kevin, for being here. Basically, you have a scale 1 through 10, 1 being black as black and 10 being a platinum blonde. Anything above 10 is white, which is what you get with Michael Sheen's Good Omens with toners. And that, let me tell you what, bleaching it to that degree is already hard. Toners on top of it to get it that platinum. Yeah, your hair is gonna look like a cue ball when you're done. But yeah, let me look up Ryan Gosling as Ken. Because I need to, this is the thing with, like, Ryan Gosling Ken.
When I originally saw it, I thought he looked a little bit old for the movie, but then I feel like I just need to see it.
But then it's also, isn't it kind of funny that he's, like, older playing this, like, young, like, supposedly stud? I mean, I had some Ken dolls that kind of looked like him. That looked a little, on the older side. Okay, let me pull up a picture of him. Yeah, he's got the Michael Sheen white going on. Should we put up a... Yeah, okay, everyone, we're gonna pull up a photo. I don't usually do this, but I feel like this is very educational. Liz, you're here for a very, historic moment.
I'm excited.
Like, we're gonna pull up this guy's fried hair. And then my husband's gonna be like, why is there a picture of Ryan Gosling saved on your computer? I'll be like, oh, for science. Okay. No. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry. Oh my god, really? Okay, thank you. There we go. That's what I want. Ken. See, my mom's calling me again. She has that magical power. All right, guys, hang on. But I'm afraid of bleach. Yes, for science, guys. We're pulling it up. I need image.
Yeah.
Add new source, Ken. Oh, my husband be like, wait, what is this doing on your... Where's Ken? Wait, where's Ken? Where is Ken? Oh my gosh, is it that small? Where the heck is it? Where is Ken? I don't see him. I don't think I did it right. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. I am gonna get this. Okay. Yeah, we want to go. No. Click. Here we go. Open image and new tab. So it'll just be a... Oh my god, it's so small. That's why. Okay, we can't use this one. Yes, guys, this is actually super important. I'm sorry. This is like for science. Okay. Let's try this. Save images. No, why can't I do the thing? This is for science movie! For science movie! Okay. Okay, we'll just try this. 10, 2... Oh, no, this isn't gonna work. Nothing's saving is like, what the? Okay, let's try it. No. Gosh, I promise, guys, I promise this is leading somewhere. I want just a P and, like, just, give me an image! Okay. Oh my guys, we can do this.
We got this.
We got this. As I literally am like, you don't under... Okay, you know what? I have a... No, that's also not gonna work. I'm stupid, but... let's see if I can save this. Okay, here we go. Ken 3. Okay. Okay. We're back to copy link, put in as browser source. Oh, okay, I could do that too. Okay. Alright, let's just do this. I'm trying to Streamlabs here! Okay, web browser. Browser source. Add source. Yeah, browser source. There we go. Okay. Alright, children, do we see the problem here? Do you see that hair? Let me just blow it up for you.
It looks like it's gonna fall off.
Yeah, look at her hair. That's fine. This is level 10 blonde. Totally fine. But, like, I'm just gonna blow it up. I'm sorry if you guys are gonna get real close with Ryan Gosling for a minute. Look it.
You get real close and personal in here.
Do we see? I'm pointing to the blonde hair with my mouse. But, y'all, look at the difference in just a few shades. How unhealthy that is for your hair. Like, he's pushing, like, look, if you were to touch it, it would feel disgusting. Her hair looks nice and soft, and it's still that Barbie blonde. And,
why does it look like he has no eyebrows?
they're there. The thing is they're definitely his natural eyebrows. They're not bleached. Oh my god, can you imagine if they bleached it? Like, that's scary. But yeah, like, Yeah, but anyways, this is what I like to call a Xerophale white. Because let me pull up another photo of why I say a Xerophale white. Because look, okay, I want to edit this. Okay, so hang on, we're gonna say bye to that. But yes, okay, one more education. But yes, did we all see the hair? But here's another one where let's do another site. So okay, I need to find a good shot of like, again, with this white hair that looks like it's gonna fall off. Here we go. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, let's get that link. And then I promise I'm done boring you guys with his, like, why hair is not, you shouldn't, like, yeah. Yeah, because you shouldn't do this to your hair. Okay, we're gonna say bye-bye to this one. I'm gonna put in a new link. Yo, let's book our trip to the Grand Canyon. Why are we saying the Grand Canyon? But yeah, see, we got another one. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Aziraphale white. What do we think? Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Like, look it. Do we see that? Do you see, like, look. Do you see the breakage? Do you guys see that? That's breakage.
It looks so bad.
And and you know what's worse is, again, so, like, everyone, okay, look at the angle. He's like super happy to see me. But anyways, yes, Michael Sheen's lovely in this role. But yeah, one more time, look at that breakage. All right, I'm done boring you guys, but that was hilarious. But so what happens is that as time goes on, if you want to achieve that hair color, you have to tone it regularly, because what happens is this toner eventually washes out and you're gonna see that more yellowish tone. So these actors, like Ryan Gosling, had to tone his hair probably every 2 days, and that is extremely hard on the scalp. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that very random hair, yeah, because yeah, I'm excited to see Ryan Gosling as Ken. Let me read. 10 out of 10 loads crazy. All right, guys, do any of you guys have any questions you want to ask Liz? We're getting toward the end of the podcast time, but you guys have any questions you want to ask? Ask about the charity stream, ask about the Sailor Moon Island, or ask about why she's so cool. Ask away. You are cool. You're literally like the most, like you really are just super chill to talk to, which I love.
That makes me really happy.
You are what? You are chill. And we just talk, we literally, you listen to me ramble about the anatomy of bleaching hair in Hollywood for like 10 minutes.
And I'm totally okay with that. I think
But I can't help it. I'm a hairdresser. I went to school for this. I feel I have a stance to talk about this.
Do you want to fly up to Canada and help me with my hair as it falls out?
Wait, why? You think about coloring your hair?
No, my hair, I don't know what's caused it, but this is one of the reasons why I wear wigs on stream all the time, is I am losing hair at an exponential rate, and no doctor's been able to tell me why.
Not that this matters, but, have, any PCOS or anything in your family, or do you have anything like that, maybe?
I do have PCOS, but it's gotten exponentially worse in the last 2 years.
Okay, PCOS can contribute to hair exponentially. So if your PCOS has gotten worse, your hair growth and loss is probably a result of that. So that's probably why they haven't really been able to tell you, is that it's really amazing, like, again, any type of health, like, again, the system that involves your hair is the same one as your hair, skin, and nails are all in the same body system. So so if you really, I would honestly Google when you have time, is PCOS and hair loss, and I think it will help you out. And I'm so sorry to hear that's happening. My mom has PCOS, so I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully, like, I would say, so the only advice I can kind of give right now is really try to look for thickening shampoos to make your hair feel thicker and fuller. Really try to avoid any type of styling on your actual hair. Heat will definitely not help. If you are going to style it, make sure you're using a heat protectant all over the strand. And make sure you're using no any shampoos with sulfates and dyes are not going to help either. So try and look for no sulfate shampoo. That'll help your hair as well. Liz, what do you want to tell the community if given a chance? Ginger Crossing asks.
I think I'd want to tell my community thank you. Thank you for being there and supporting me through the ups, through the downs, through the mental health struggles, good days and bad days. Thank you for watching my content and continue supporting me and creating such an amazing community that I feel heard and seen in as someone that grew up always being the quiet kid that never got to talk, or I had to hide myself, my true self, because of my ADHD. Thank you for letting me be my authentic self.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. And especially I can say when you guys are there for us when we do struggle with mental health, because we're people too. Behind the streamer is a person. So it really means the world when you guys stand by us when we're dealing with our peaks and valleys. Nutrafol for women has helped me a lot with hair loss. What's PCO? Dragonite PCOS stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. It is a condition that affects a good amount of women. It affects with daily life, physical health, being able to have kids sometimes. It's a very in-depth medical condition, but you can have a happy and full life with it. So it is nothing, Liz, it's nothing like super serious or life-threatening.
No, my biggest concern with it would just be the increased risk of cancer, but even that, like, I believe it's like 1 in 5 women have it.
Yes, so literally you might have a friend that has it and not even know it. Any other questions? Yes, Kitty. I'm glad my Kitty's star of the show. Do you have any pets? They're my question. Do you have any pets?
I don't anymore. I used to have a dog, but they unfortunately passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's okay. I miss them.
Maybe time to get a new friend.
Possibly, but I still live with my mom, and I gotta respect her rules.
Oh, she no pets.
Yeah.
Aw, maybe we'll just have to give a PowerPoint presentation of why you need a pet.
Honestly, though.
Like, seriously, I've been seeing these memes of people who do these PowerPoint presentations. I saw one. This is, it was for her husband of why they should have a 4th child. And it was so funny. Guess what? They had a 4th kid. But
yes.
She literally did a PowerPoint presentation listing the pros and the cons. It was funny. But alright, guys, I think we are good. We're gonna go on a raid first, but I just want to say, Liz, thank you so much for agreeing to be on here. You're just a lovely human, and I feel like your light deserves to be shined, and I'm so glad we got to talk and even get to know each other more, and I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited that you asked me to be a part of the charity stream. I can't wait to play some Mario Kart during that time.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for asking me to be on my very first podcast. I've never started a podcast before till now.
Well, hopefully this will be the start of your very long podcast career. I'm gonna chop YouTube. I think my comments are getting removed. YouTube is just, don't even get me started. We'll be here till like 10 o'clock my time. But yes, okay, guys, let's go on I gotta delete all these tabs about Ken. Okay, let's go find a raid target. Let's see, who we want to raid. Probably someone playing Animal Crossing or something. We'll see. Slim Pickens. Slim Pickens. We could raid Kato, but I'm too scared to raid her.
Kato's a sweetheart.
I know, but I feel like I don't know, I don't want to be like a bother, you know what I mean? I don't want to just look like I'm just hopping in there. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I get it, but don't worry, you totally wouldn't.
I mean, okay, I guess we'll go raid Kato then.
Only if you want to. Don't.
I do want to raid her, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's just like, hi.
Then do it. Do it. If you want to do it, then do it.
Let's just do it, because at least I'll have you with me, and I won't feel scared. Even though she's like raided me before, but it's different because it's Kato. But yeah. You'll be with me, so I feel comfortable because
I'll be by your side.
You'll be there with me, be like, yeah. It's like shoved to the front of the room. All right, so let me. What am I doing? Getting the link for the phone. Sorry, guys. I'm notoriously slow at this. Okay, so well, let's do Let's do what's the hashtag? Let's do Kato will love the raid. Oh, thank you. Okay, all right, we'll do our normal goth raid, because that's just what I know we usually do goth podcast raid, but let's just do goth raid this time. But yeah, oh yeah, back to yes, the link, of course, I swear my brain works. Okay, so we're gonna do hashtag goth raid, and if you aren't subscribed to Kato, I don't know what you're doing, but yes, so rules of the raid, subscribe because you want to, not because you have to, and please like this stream, and guys, do be aware she does have a lot of people in her chat, so if she does not see your message, she is not ignoring you, she is just busy. Trust me, try not to take offense. She's awesome.
She is very cool.
She's very chill. Like I said, just don't be, it's just, when you have a lot of people in your chat, you're not gonna see all the messages in the world, but yes, alright guys. Alright, Liz, again, such a pleasure. As soon as the stream ends, I'll probably get off Discord for the evening, so if you just don't hear from me anymore, that is why. But again, thank you so much for being here. And guys, remember, don't be a Karen. Alright, guys, take care. Let's go raid, alright? Good night, guys. Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe to Liz before you leave. I will see you guys. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But remember, stream for sure Friday. I don't know if there's something in between. But anyways, bye!